Paying their electricity bill. Tuesday the 25th of January, it's Braintree Town against Bishop Stortford. A local derby on paper and a game for the Iron they'll be looking to pick 3 points up from. Mitch Hahn will take. He's whipped this one in under Nathan McDonald's crossbar. Will he go deep towards the massed ranks of Stortford players? In it comes. Header just wide, ever so close, and that was a great header. A real chance there for Stortford, and in fairness, had that been inside the post, not an awful lot Nathan McDonald could have done with that. Laid in Phil Stark in. Payne looks to switch play, does so ever so well, finds Jay Reason, and Reason into the ball early. Lays the ball up, and that guy just unable to control. The ball comes back from Mark Jones. Jones drills it across Marks, and just unable to make contact from Emberendu. Tipped into the channel. Stortford started well here, and Richie Jones plays the ball in. Bowditch crosses over everyone, and that will come at the far side. Blocked and in, and Stortford have a lead inside 4 minutes. And in fairness, it's been coming. The ball fell back to Mitch Hahn, and Hahn from the edge of the area followed up and volleyed low into the bottom corner. Leaders Braintree have it all to do. Clever play by Davis. Could have taken that first time, instead took an option to take a touch. And it's chipped in towards Marks' feet. Marksy does well, gets goal side and just wide. Clever play by Sean Marks. Got the ball well out of his feet. The ball rather fortuitously fell to him, and he was able to roll away from his marker. Struck it first time but dragged it. Adam Bailey Dennis up from the back as the throw's launched in towards Bailey Dennis, who doesn't get a flick on that. Goes for goal. That's narrowly wide. Tell you what, Matt Payne caught that extremely well. He kept it down and very, very nearly troubled Ross Kitteridge, but just wide. And Sam Lechmere just checking the ball. Bailey Dennis is the obvious target for these. And Lechmere fires it in over everybody. Davis flicks it up in the air. Ball's going to come through, and it comes to Simmons. Simmons goes to goal and a punch away. Tell you what, Ketteridge did ever so well, because he couldn't have seen that till late. Laid into feet. That's well done by Guy. And Guy pulls the ball across. It's blocked. It'll come back for Reason. Reason goes to goal, and that's blocked as well. And now, referee's had his attention drawn to something here by the match official. It looks like a clash between Jason Norville and Adam Bailey Dennis. If the referee sees it as a clash, it could well end up in a card here for Jason Norville. Not quite sure how much contact there was. The referee's going to call Norville over to him. Well, the referee's seen something. It's difficult for him not to give a red card here, because if he's pulled the game back on the advice of the linesman, something took place. And it is a red. And in fairness, it's very difficult to argue against that. Personally, I didn't see what happened. Linesman's drawn attention to it. If the linesman's felt it necessary to draw the referee's attention and the referee stopped the game, it has only to be violent conduct. The referee can't then book the player for... Now, I believe that was Jason Norville, the man who clashed with Adam Bailey Dennis. He sent Stefan Gazy off. He might now just double check that he's sent the right player off. But anyway, either way, one of the Bishop Stortford forwards is going to have an early bath. Not for the first time in a game here at Cressing Road. Stortford are going to complete the game. All manner of confusion as to what's going on here. And now, indeed, it looks like it's going to be Jason Norville. In fairness to the referee, he's actually made the right decision here. Norville was the man that clashed. Norville goes. He made a mistake initially. He sent Stefan Gazy off. Gazy, that's why Gazy refused to leave the pitch. Jason Norville has to go. McDonald got away with that one slightly. Payne, quite sure that's what he meant to do, but he's found his teammate. And Jay Reason picks the ball up. Reason now with the ball running clip, but carries on. Reason finds Gay. Gay back into Jay Reason's feet. He just won't come. Ball will fall for Marks. Marks scores! Braintree at level. 21 minutes gone. It's been coming since the sending off. Sean Marks, number 19 of the season. And Braintree deservedly back level. Clever play from Reason on the left. He fed in Guy and the two combined, and when the ball finally broke for Marks, he controlled well and on the half volley converted. This is where they're sort of natural wits on the left hand side, and Jay Reason picks the ball up. Reason shapes to shoot. Finds Matt Payne. Payne dinks the ball out of his feet. Finds Reason, headed back across goal, and Marks jumped with the keeper. Keeper gets it well. Not put off by Marks. Ketheridge clears. Payne wins the header. Guy. Reason does well, finds Guy but not able to. Oh, Guy does get a block in, and the ball turns around. Guy goes to goal, scores! And Jamie Guy puts Braintree 2-1 up. That all came from his hard work. He closed down what looked like a lost cause. And 10 minutes before half time, Braintree have got themselves in front.
Jamie Guy!
Fully endorses Braintree manager Rod Stringer's decision to make a change. He brought Guy in for Dave Bryant, and it's worked perfectly. 4 minutes to half time. That's long towards Prestige, but one comfortably. And Payne wins the header. Marks flicks it on. Marks does ever so wide, finds Jay Reason, and Reason just how he likes the ball with defenders backing away from him. Reason cuts inside, goes for goal. Oh, just over the top. Jay Reason is one man goal of the season competition this week. He's turned 2011 into his own individual battle. Absolute screamer on the volley against Ebbsfleet. Saturday's perfectly weighted chip into the top corner, and he very, very nearly repeated the trick behind Mark Jones. And Stortford to try and clear their lines for a second, and Reason finds Guy, and Guy will get a second attempt. No, he won't. It's just cleared, and that will come for Kenny Davis. Davis has Starkey to his right and finds him. And Starkey, can he deliver? He'll go left-footed, chipped in. Simmons jumps, and Eberendu doesn't actually get anything on that, and ball falls, and just wide. Nicky Simmons, ever so unlucky. Swivel turned and pulled his effort wide. Kenny Davis, a good kick on the shin for good measure, but he was brave and took the ball off Eberendu. Taken quickly, and Phil Starkey chips it in, headed away by Stortford, and Reason chips that ever so well. Full ball finds Lechmere, and Lechmere steps inside. It's gone rather aerial. The Guy throws a header at it, up in the air, still not away, driven back in, and it's in! And Matt Payne scores! Well, Matt Payne on his left foot, he had a go in the first half. And he did even better in the second. Noise from the Iron fans behind the goal. A chant of "if you can play for Stortford, so can I" was a particularly humorous one. Lechmere with the corner in. Free header, no, just tipped away, and Jamie Guy will win that. finds Jay Reason, and Reason returns the ball to Guy. Guy now brings the ball down, delivers the cross. Adam Brady Dennis goes for goal. Well saved and away. It's thrown long, flicked on, and Guy does well. Finds Davis, and Davis, the ball's going to come for Jamie Guy. Guy's got Jay Reason over, and Reason goes to goal. Well saved by Ketteridge. Not given. Taken quickly. Starkey reacts ever so well to adjust, and that's ever so laid in. And Jamie Guy goes for goal. Guy well saved by Ketteridge. Another chance, and that's headed wide and behind for a corner. Bryant finds Shulton. Shulton, dangerous ball across the area, all the way across everyone, and no one there to tuck it home. Stortford will send Essam and McNaughton forward for the long throw. They'll gamble everything now, they've got nothing to lose. And Payne does well. Not cleared, and Dave Bryant now will pick the ball up if this is played quickly. That's all the way across. Goal! Oh, just wide. Excellent save by Ross Kitteridge. Having scored so early on, but 2 minutes of stoppage time to go. In the end of the day, it's about 3 points. It's about results, and they've got it. They've got the 3 points today, but it's a real opportunity for them to stamp their authority on the game, and it wasn't going to come. Clever play. Now ball comes from Dobson. Dobson, any end product this time. Does well. Beats, crosses, behind. Oh, wide, scuff wide. Unlucky Jamie Guy. It doesn't matter now. It's 3 points done, and well, same old Stortford, same old 6 points.